people. This is the great credo of the West. Is there unique individuality? And we have been given an immense psychic investment in our own individuality by our upbringing. What are you going to amount to? What are you going to contribute to human life? What's your particular destiny going to be? You see, every one of you feels that you're the center of the universe, and that everything else is happening around you in a circle. You can turn around and you can see sort of equally far in all directions, especially if you're in a ship in the middle of the ocean. So you're in the middle. Here's a ball. What point on this ball is the center of its surface? You can see at once that any point can be the center of its surface. So legitimately, all points in the universe are the center. So everybody's in that situation. And at that depth of your existence, we are all like the nerve ends on your own skin. See, at every point on your skin, there's a little nerve end going beep and getting information from the outside world. Another and another and another, all over. And they all constitute your total sensitivity. So in the same way, when all these people sitting around here with their little eyes and little ears and things, they're going peek, and they're all really one common center called I, which is looking at itself from ever so many different points of view. Only we are so close to it, and we are so absorbed in the different ways each one of them is doing, that we neglect the community underneath. If in other words, someone from an entirely different form of biology came to this planet and looked at us, he wouldn't know the difference between Negroes, Greeks, Armenians, and white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. They would all look to him exactly the same. He'd look at a group like this here, and he would call it a thing. What is transmitted all the time is the repetition of pattern, the repetition of certain rhythms. You should all study, incidentally, the drawings of a great Dutch artist by the name of Escher. He has a book of the most fantastic patterns, where you will see, for example, an arrangement of devils. And when you look at the background, it's an arrangement of angels. That everything goes with its counterpoint, so that when you look at one of Escher's pictures, you don't know which is the foreground and which is the background. You just flip, 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 and you can have it either way. Well, everything's like that. Only because, as I said, we are fascinated with what we have at the moment selected as the foreground. We say, for. Foreground, it comes before, it's important. That's what's there, the background. Oh, that's just background, see? Supposing you suddenly do a flip on that, you realize the foreground, yeah, it's kind of close, but as we say of people, you could only see the trees, you can't see the forest. Wherever you are looking at the general panorama of sensory experience, try switching, try shifting your attention to all the things you thought were unimportant, to the constants, to the background, and begin looking at the spaces between people. All painters have to learn this, because especially if you're working in oils, you actually have to paint in the background. Weavers know this, because when they're making patterns in weaving, they've got to weave the background as well, or the same way the people who made the great oriental carpets. They're much more aware of the background as constituting an essential part of the total experience. You will see the same thing that you notice in music. It is only as a result of hearing the interval between tones that you hear any melody. If you don't hear the interval, you're tone deaf, and all notes are the same noise. You don't hear any melody. You've got to hear the interval. So then watch the intervals between people. The things that aren't said, the things that are tacit, the things that are implicit rather than explicit in all life. And then you begin to get connected. No, it's very important to have a connection in life. And this is the way it fundamentally comes out, of seeing the thing you forgot. Well, who do you think you are? Well, how do you answer that question? Who are you? Well, you give a name. You say, I'm Joe Dokes, I'm Alan Watts. That's not true. That's what people told you you were. They put that name on you, and they taught you to identify with it and to behave as it was expected to behave. Go back in your memory. Go back into your infancy before they started telling you all this stuff. Who are you? And if you get with that, you'll know very well the jolly old Ancient of Days. Only there's a conspiracy that you mustn't let on about that. Because everybody is. We worked it in Christianity by a very clever thing of allowing just one individual to be recognized as the God incarnate. Nobody else, therefore, could be. So everybody who gets an intimation of who they really are, people say, who the hell do you think you are? You Jesus Christ? Well, you can say Jesus Christ said he was Jesus Christ, and everybody put him down for it, and that's what you're doing to me. Now the thing is, we allowed one person, you see, one human individual, to be the incarnate God, because we have all been living in a theory of the universe in which the individual is simply involved in something that happens to him. And we feel that this thing that happens to us is reality. It is facts that we have to face and accept and cope with. See? It's always something other than you. You don't recognize it as an integral part of your own being. You are not just this irresponsible little mouse that's been chucked down into this world, but that you are really doing this work. You're running it. Only you can't admit it, just in the same way as you can't admit that you're responsible for the way your own heart beats. You say, oh, that's not my doing. I've no control over my heart. Do you have any control over being conscious? You say, I intend to take my hand down from my face and put it on my leg. I can do that, but I don't know how the hell it's done. So you might say, in a funny backwards way, that the only kind of control you really understand is that way you're not using your will. Because you just do it so easy, like you open and close your hand. You know how to do it? Sure, you know how to do it. But you can't put it into words. But we don't realize, you see, that just as we know how to do this, we know equally well how to turn the sun into light, how to blue the sky, how to blow the wind, how to wave the ocean. Only you see, you have this marvelous capacity to transform yourself without knowing that you're doing it. It's just the very fact, you see, that you seem to be the victims of a thing you don't understand, and that you seem to conclude your life every time in a wipeout called death, where all your control goes, is just exactly that opposite condition to what you call being alive that allows you to be alive. Only every time it happens, it's like it's new. It's like every time you're born, it seems like it was the only time. But of course, if it wasn't like that, you wouldn't do it.
Wow. Alan Watts, ladies and gentlemen. We really wouldn't, would we? We really wouldn't engage in the world like we do if it weren't for the fact of death. If that weren't some impending doom on each of our individual lives. You know, I think of Dorian Gray, if anyone's familiar. in a state of immortality, a state of hedonism. And it's pointless. It's pointless to him, after a while. Death is what Alan Watts in another lecture talks about. Excuse me. Is it Kali or is it Brahma? It's one of those. But I think it's Kali. It's the great chaos. And he talks about how Kali is depicted with this serpent's tongue and the head of her lover in one hand and a knife and dagger in the other hand. And it's incredibly violent. It's incredibly scary, at the very least. But that is what is behind the curtain. That nothingness or unconsciousness, that which we have no experience of, that's what awaits us, and that is darkness, right? Like, if you have to have darkness in order to experience light. You have to have space in order to experience material. You have to have it. The background, as Alan Watts put it, with the Escher paintings, where in the foreground, all you see are, devils, and in the background, all you see are angels. What a beautifully poetic interplay. Ooh. Right. How's everyone's Labor Day? I decided to, I said I was going to do yard work earlier. If any of you saw the previous stream, I said I was going to do some yard work. I really needed to mow the lawn. It's been 3 to 4 weeks. You can't let a lawn go 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, it is 100% seeding all of the grass in my yard. So I was like, I need to go do yard. Well, I didn't do yard work. Long story short, I never did any yard work. So feeling bad about that, and just the everyday, call them chores or habits of life, to just keep your house in order, so to speak. I didn't do any of those, and I felt like after a long weekend, incredibly bad about myself for not having done those. So I just took off tomorrow. I saw I had enough PTO, and I was like, you know what? It's a 4-day weekend for Blackfire. So here I am to hang out with you guys. And tomorrow, I promise, I doubt I'll live stream it, but I'm gonna mow. And we, right now, all right, you got the desktop volume? Cool. Oh, before we get started, check this out. How cool is this looking? I'll show it later when we get some more people in here as well, but that is my glitch pop. Well, we don't need that. That's my glitch pop blade. I'm incredibly excited about the finished product. Oh, are they in the same game? Dreshy, Peppermint, Seductive Snail. We're going to start with... Oh, should turn these on.
Match found.
We're going to start with some escalation. Get the juices flowing. I don't need these right now. Eyes are feeling good. I've worn the blue blockers. I think that might be the key. I wore them basically the whole night. I actually originally put them on because I was using a Dremel on that blade to like sand down parts of it.
Warm up.
I don't know if you can catch this in the light, but the blade has a different shine than the handle. It's actually extremely smooth.
Fight.
But what's up, guys? How are you guys doing that? And not hurting yourself? What's happening? Is this still the warm-up? Is this still the warm-up? What? I haven't seen a single enemy. Come on. Alright, now I have. Alright, let's go. Why does this seem so loud? What's up, Reyna?
What's up?
Alright.
Enemy removed.
Alright, cool. We got an actual gun. That's nice.
You're done.
I'm glad we're doing this. Dude, it literally freezes your whole body when you pop someone and switch guns. It's like, boom.
Taken out.
Lit! So lit. Nice. Good job, team. Let's go. Just warming up here, folks.
Poison's gone.
Good job.
Down and out.
Come on, do I come back with... I don't. Man. I really want that sniper.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah, I'm like, you're so loud. Fucking ears, man. Gotta use your ears. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. There we go, team.
Satisfying. One dead.
Alright, man, let's go. Dude, we're crushed. That's okay. That's okay. We're crushing this, though.
Reloading. 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 Reloading.
Did I close my door? '82. I was gonna say I lit that guy up. Great, great, but too. Not enough.
Here. Good attempt. Return to dust.
Nothing I can do.
Down you go. Gotcha. That's 3.
Get her. Good job, guys. GG's. All right. Oh, I never turned on the music. Sorry about that. Let's see. Probably want to turn this down a little bit. How's everyone doing tonight? All right. Let's see if Fatty's on before I start up another game. Shit, I guess I have to text him. Hanging out with this girl. Spending some alone time. Wink, wink. Dude. This looks so cool, though. Glitch pop. What's to do like a thumbnail? Alright, I think it worked. There we go. We got our picture. You guys see it over here? Glitch pop thumbnail. That's right. That's what we're going to call it. I'm going to put it in the Blackfire Twitch folder. Now we're going to play a game. Shit. We really should give Fatty a minute, right? I mean, we just texted him. If he were like in 30 seconds to be like, yeah, I'm ready. Give me 20 seconds. I'd feel like an asshole if I had just started a comp game. Have you guys ever seen this while we wait? I had...
Hello?
Oh, hello! See, it's a good thing I didn't start a game. That's really funny. I was just saying, I was about to start a game, and then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Hold on, my Discord sound is coming out of my
What's happening right now to my...
speakers.
Sorry about this, guys. I don't know what's... There we go. That was weird. Alright, can you see the game in 3, 2, 1? Okay. Maybe I jumped it. In 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. Game capture is... Oh my god, fucking Streamlabs. Alright, sorry. I'm gonna have to... I don't have a hotkey to like turn on or off game capture. So I'm gonna have to wait till it's unfrozen. In my experience, it still is streaming right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this has frozen. There we go.
Valorant, right?
That's right. Hey, pull up the stream real quick. Check out where the glitch pop blade is looking dope. There we go.
Nice. It does look nice. That's cool.
Dude, the gold is so nasty.
You print it out like that in color already?
No, I've been painting it. I printed it though in this carbon fiber, and then it's gone through multiple coats of a sandable primer, and I've sanded it. So it's hard to tell, but if I catch it in the light right, you can actually see the handle doesn't shine like the blade. The blade is actually super smooth, like metal.
Huh.
Yeah, the sandable primer is amazing. You would not, if I handed this to you and said I 3D printed that, you would be like, you would have to look really close at it and be like, no. Like, you can't see that, because a sandable primer like fills all of the cracks. So like anything in the layer, like any of those layer lines that you'd get with a 3D print,
Smoothed out.
they're gone. It just fills it in. It's like, it's incredible looking. I did make the mistake. I don't think you can... Oh, you can kind of tell, actually, in the cam. I was priming it. I was priming things and I just leave them outside, like in the sun, so they could just like quick dry. And do you want to play comp? Do you want to play some unranked first?
I feel like my game just froze.
Alright, let me know if it doesn't resolve itself. But I was leaving stuff outside to quick dry, and I go outside, and this thing has bent. Like, it was bent like 15 degrees. Like, the blade, like, warped up. Like, yeah, towards the sun, because it's fucking plastic. Yeah, so I had to boil water and, like, put it in a bath of boiled, like, really, really hot water and, like, bend it by hand back. It basically worked, though. Are you good? Is your game still frozen, or?
No, it's not. I was gonna change something. I forgot.
What were you gonna change?
Stream on Discord.
Oh, do it! Do it. I want to pull it up. Well, oh, dude, that just does your in-game, though. I don't think that does your webcam.
Is that true?
Yeah, because whenever I see the little thing that pops up and I'm playing, it's like, want to stream on Discord? It's like, oh, wait, here.
Alright, check it out now. Because it's like, what's the point of me turning on my camera?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, that's why I asked you if you were going to start streaming, because, like, that entails more than just clicking go live on Discord. Oh, you're live. Hold on. Your camera's off.
I am live. I turn it on.
Oh, I can see you.
Really?
Oh, this is sick.
How often you see on me?
Dude, you look great. You should start streaming. Got good lighting. Your skin is golden.
My skin is gold.
Oh man, can I like? Oh wait, turn camera on. Am I gonna be in this too? I don't know if it'll work.
You can like video chat here, like if you just click highlight the gaming lobby, I can see myself. Oh, I guess you can't see my own stream because I'm not in the game.
You can't see my camera, right? Is that working?
No, I don't see you.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would, because like whenever I have if I have Streamlabs open, it never lets me go into like team meetings. I'll actually use it as an excuse, like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's just because Streamlabs open. Oh, this is cool. It's like we're hanging out.
Yeah, I know, right?
You can have the stream up. I can have your...
From the webcam.
That's amazing. It's so uniform.
Yeah. Well, it is directly in front of me, and it's in that like the ring light.
Right. It is exactly the source of where the camera's coming from. Did you want to play an escalation or an unrated or just hop into comp?
Let's just do it, man.
Let's do it.
Are we gonna talk in game chat or in Discord?
You know, use your discretion. Are you the one viewer right now, or are you not on the stream?
I don't know. How do I watch? Oh, on your Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on, but not anymore.
Oh, your computer's fast enough. Pull it up. Do you have 2 monitors or 1?
I have 1.
Oh, okay. So it's not even like you can look over at me. Okay. Don't even worry about it.
Right. And the thing is, like, I could support you, but I have to do over a certain volume.
I could support you. You what? Over a certain volume?
Yeah, like it won't support unless I'm over a certain volume.
I don't even know what you're referring to with these words right now.
Found.
It won't let you pull up
It
this.
doesn't count. It doesn't count as a viewer if the sound's not over a certain volume level.
What?
That's
not true. No. That might be a.
because you were saying like that allows people to not be able to just be able to
You could watch yourself.
and bot it essentially.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I know because I always have this laptop going. So I can monitor it. Like I'll walk over to check the sound, which I've found to be incredibly helpful. When I've done 3-hour streams and the audio is shit, like now I go over and I check it, which I still need to. But like that counts as a viewer. And the audio is muted.
Huh. Okay.
What sometimes happens is like right now it says 1, it's probably mine. But what sometimes happens, it's like if I like pulled it up on Ollie's computer, it would still say 1. And from what I've read, it's because it recognizes that the IP address is the same. So if everyone in your house was watching the same Twitch, it would still show up as one viewer, basically.
If it's the same IP, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's too bad I can't put... Oh, well, you don't even have it up anyway because you're looking at the game. I was like, it'd be cool if in Discord I could have my webcam just be my Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm live. Here, look. Like, you don't have to go to Twitch. Like, here it is right here.
Yo,
I wonder if there's any way.
you know those full map rotation teleport?
No.
A's clear.
Throw a teleport at A.
He's asking you to do like some crazy next level shit is basically what just happened.
Nah, just like from the middle of the map, around like 12 seconds.
You just hit a
They'll have enough
teleport.
time. Yeah. But they're here. Don't worry.
Oh my god, 1 health?
Is there someone there?
Enemy spotted A.
Yeah! That's why I marked it. Is there someone there?
Spike planted.
That's A for sure.
Hawk out! Hawk out!
Right. Viper right there up close.
One up top. I hit her.
Multiple enemies A!
Last player standing.
I thought you had that.
Me too.
Reyna, I'll take one side if you take the other.
Hey, what happened to the music?
5 seconds.
Oh wait, hold on. Hey, what kind of mood are we in, guys? Anyone watching? What kind of mood? Are you feeling epic? Dreamy? Feeling dreamy? I mean, well, if you were here from the beginning.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
there. Just wait.
Here we go.
Wait. Yeah, no, just throw it at the stairs and then come over here.
Yeah, I was talking to this guy the other day about like buying strategy. He's like, I'm willing to go down. Oh, hey.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Hey. God. You got this. Good try.
Got shots on Viper.
Time to hunt!
Spike planted.
Hawk out!
You guys see my glitch pop?
Last player standing.
That gold is sick, right? It's gonna look really cool.
Don't get shot. Human brains are hard to replace.
It's true.
I don't think it's doable, actually.
I don't think anyone's ever done it. There was a guy, it was decades ago, it was a long time ago, he was trying to do monkey brain transplants. Like put one brain from one monkey into another monkey. Never worked out.
Realized he couldn't tell the difference.
Enemy spotted.
I think it worked.
Yo, just use your teleport.
Enemy spotted
It's almost better than walking.
Oh, dude, that guy's so. For 130.
Human is dead.
Reloading.
Spike planted.
Up top on the ramp.
Parasite.
Nice.
Enemy spotted A.
Oh, behind the wall.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Heal up, squad.
Nice.
Healing over here.
Eddie! What's up?
Rally up.
I can kind of like unofficially meet your
Can you hear her?
girlfriend, fiance? No, I could just see her. I just saw her.
She's just checking on Lola. Babe, look at the.
Eddie! You can't see me, but I can see you. I'm watching you.
She says she looks like a mess.
Never. Did I buy armor?
Time to jump.
I did, okay. I was
I
like,
didn't get a chance to buy. I'm sorry.
Enemy spotted B.
Take the Spectre, though. You're working, B.
that was mine. Enjoy.
Last player standing. Spike down B. Spike planted.
Good try.
Thank you. Not good enough.
If I kill all the enemies myself, I apologize. I have trouble sharing.
Did you see
Sage.
Sage just taking that spike, you know where?
Is the max money amount 9K?
Yes.
Correct. I don't hit that wall often, but I did run into that the other day, and I was like, I feel like my money didn't go up. Rodney!
Check out the live stream, bro. My new
Live streaming.
Who's next?
Look at your boy.
Welcome to my world.
It looks like an A, guys.
Good, G.
Thanks, bro.
I low-key got scared. I was like at work or whatever, because I'm playing with my shirt off, and I'm like, are we on a Zoom call? Like a
Spike planted.
like a,
Player standing.
Speaking of that, I hopped into a Zoom call the other day that was what I presumed to be just like internal, like employees or whatever. So I get in this, and it was like, it was a day, I had a meeting later, so I should have had on a collared shirt, quote unquote. But anyway, I hop into this meeting and I'm like, yo, yo. and there's someone in the meeting, name I don't recognize, and he is in an office with a polo shirt on and an American flag framed on the wall behind him.
Ooh,
And I was like,
that's tough.
I don't know if that yo-yo was appropriate. It turns out he was internal, and it was nothing to. But then he proceeded to go mute and be on the phone. I'm like, oh, this guy's talking about me.
yeah, like 100%.
100%.
I cannot believe this clown I just saw.
Yeah. So I just got into a meeting, and
You gotta let him know, what, inconsiderate and unperceptive. Those are two different qualities.
all A, all A.
They're incidental.
Down and out.
No, no, no! Killjoy.
Hold on.
My allies.
Dude, fucking Killjoy. Rodney, if you weren't here, that wouldn't have happened.
Oh, I believe that. That's real.
Spike planted.
Remember to talk.
Oh, Rodney, if you check out the stream, I'm printing this blade from Valorant. It looks dope.
Here, I'll throw your teleport down again.
That little Zelda knife with a mustache on it?
Oh, hold on. One second. This one. Did you see it?
The little knife with the mustache on it?
Portal closed.
Is that the one I just showed? Is that what you're referring to? With the gold?
Oh, on stream? Oh, I was looking through these pics here.
Oh. Oh my god, you saved me, Fatty.
Did you make Race Heirloom too?
Did I make who?
Race Heirloom from Apex? You know, like the super coveted people.
Negative.
Did it?
No, I should. That sounds like something people would like. No, I've been in a kick of making things. So check this out. If you're still on the stream, look at this pistol.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, I can be on it.
Spike down B.
Hawk out. Blinded. No drama.
Yeah, boys.
Let's make a
Nice.
execute.
I'll show you that pistol while I'm buying my gun. Oh. Did you see it yet, Rodney?
No, hold on. Shit's messing up.
Let me know when you're on. I'm like standing here with it about in the camera.
Oh, sorry, I just it's not.
Oh, man.
Follow it, just show me random.
Time to hunt.
Oh, there it is.
All 5?
I see it now.
Pretty sweet, right?
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Show that on stream?
Hawk out.
That's a good question. I'm glad I didn't pull out. Someone told me you can't pull out a real gun unless you get like permission. Because one night, and I had been drinking, but I was like, I got a real gun right here. And he was like, don't pull that out. Don't pull that out. And I was like, really? Why? Like, and he explains this, but I was like, I was absolutely going to be like, check it out. Like, you really think that's... You really think that's not okay?
I think it's against the terms.
Dude, I got a Second Amendment, you know, bro?
Yeah, but Twitch is a privately owned
Player
company.
standing.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'll have to double check on that before I go pulling this kitted pistol out of its... It's dope, too. I really do want to show people. This music, what the fuck? Like, are we going to bed?
That's my boy.
Alright. So what we got.
Put it down.
Fatty has the most, like, vacant expression. Oh, there was some...
Suppressing.
I hear A, bunch A.
Enemy spotted A.
Ah! At least one more A.
Behind you.
Last player standing.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my
Using
god.
the wrong chat. Fucking.
Spike planted.
What's your chat for Discord?
Oh, I switched them. I switched them completely. So that the one for is it Valorant is closer, so I don't have to move my thumb as much. But then, like out of muscle memory, I keep pressing the wrong one.
You should try the Alt. Left Alt is a great chat button. I don't know why I've never used this key on the keyboard. Yeah, that's what I use for Discord. It's like, because it's there by jump. You don't need to use it quite as often. If it's something for real, like use your mouse or your mine's caps lock. But the left alt is a nice secondary chat for me.
Alright, now I switched to. Hopefully this works.
Oh, did I tell you? I told you the definitions of based and hot take, right?
Knife deployed.
Rodney, are you familiar with these terms?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, he says. Yeah, yeah. Why wouldn't Rodney be?
I watch TikTok.
Time to jump.
I had never heard of them. The other day, someone.
I got fun uncle energy, man. It's part of the gig.
You say fun uncle?
No, I said I have fun uncle energy. Did you say fun? Oh my god.
Fun uncle. Is that what you said? Fun uncle energy?
Yeah. I gotta
Yeah,
get
yeah. Right, right. No, it's impressive. I recently had to look these up.
I'm like, well, that is the wrong uncle stereotype.
Fondle uncle.
That is the wrong uncle stereotype.
That is not what I said.
Glad we cleared that up. Anyway, yeah. Based, like, true, real. That's right.
Like, courageous in the fact that you give zero shits what anyone thinks. It is true. It's based. And then a hot take, and correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I misunderstood it from the Urban Dictionary. But it's something that is, like, bound to cause controversy. Like...
Yeah, it's a controversial off the cuff. Like a hot take. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That was, like, my example to Caitlin was, yeah, it's like... You know, a couple weeks ago, we were at my parents' house, and I was like, look, I don't think a, oh, what was the word? Like, not an Armageddon or apocalypse. I was like, I don't think there is an end of the world. That was a hot take. That caused a lot of shit to stir up at a table full of hardcore Christians.
I mean,
like, I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you call the end of the world, because, I mean... There won't be an end of the world, like...
Let's put the... There won't be a...
The Earth will still be here.
Well, that's not... But, I mean... something in my mouth.
Saying, like, the actual...
Like the end of times. Yeah, yeah, yeah. End of times kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Like an apocalypse. So that's what... I was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. And then I realized... And it wasn't like... We weren't having like a necessarily religious talk, but that had come up. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's a thing, though. And I was like, oh shit. Like, as I said it, I was like, this... I just realized how fundamentally no one at this table agrees with that sentiment.
Because usually when people say it, like, most people would agree that humanity's in trouble, but... but, you know, like, the world's still gonna be around. We can have nuclear winter and everybody could die, but...
Found one.
The grass and the cockroaches, they'll still be here. We might all die, but the Earth will be in great shape.
Yeah, that's not the Christian's view either, though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I don't know what we're listening to now either.
At first, I thought you were talking like, you know, like, those, like, you know, like hypothetical
Last player standing.
And then I realized, you know, you're talking about your pre.
Yeah, then you realize, like, oh no, this is far trivial. Far more trivial. I'm trying to find currently, speaking of, I'm trying to currently find a Alan Watts book or lecture to send to them. My dad chose the book him and I read last, and it was like one of the worst books I've ever read. So I told him, I was like, it's my turn. It's called, and don't you read it, Rodney.
I won't.
Don't you read it. It's called The Return of the God Hypothesis by Stephen Meyer.
That sounds lame. What's it about?
It's about a guy who has spent his entire life trying to play the game of the scientist in an effort to prove intelligent design, in an effort to prove his Christian beliefs he's already had. And the book is just full of hypocrisy and absolute garbage. It's like a disservice to God. It's 100% a disservice to God, in my opinion.
You should run.
Oh my God, what is this one thing? Like, he'll do symbolic logic in the book. Like, he'll use symbolic logic like we would use in symbolic logic in philosophy. And it'd be like, as one would. And yet, it would be something like this. Like typically, it's like when it's it doesn't have to be like necessarily a complex argument per se, but like it's typically when it's like, hey, look, I want to highlight how logic works and how, like, look, if I can disagree with this point, I undermine their whole position, kind of thing. That's usually when you invoke. Anyway, he goes, and this is a real argument he makes. He goes, if a theistic, all-loving God created the universe, then we should expect to see evidence for design in the universe. We do see evidence, as we've discussed in the last 2 chapters, for design in the universe. Therefore, we have reason, we have good reason to believe that a theistic, all-loving God designed the universe.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I actually just the last thing I think I watched on YouTube was
It's like,
I'm assuming because he's like a top scientist. I'm assuming he's an atheist, as most are. But yeah, he basically is like the whole world like boils down to an algorithm, and I'm like, yes, it does. So that's kind of a weird argument for somebody to take.
It's just weird that you're approaching something like God, something ineffable, completely ineffable, in my opinion. I'm not an atheist per se, but like to take something like God that you can't really talk about, like we express, like in our very like act of experience, this and to take that and then be like, look, I can prove it. Under like pretenses and like arguments that could just as easily be made for like we live in the Matrix. Yeah. Like it's they say like this is sad, man.
I will say that it's funny to me.
He's on side. They're both
to the other side of your coin, where we talk about this, is how many people think there's no shot that there's like a God. But they believe like when Elon Musk goes like, hey, you know what? The odds are very high. We're in a simulation. I'm like, okay, we're in a simulation. We're basically playing out a game of Sims, right? And they're like, yeah. Okay, what would you call the person who designed that game? What would you call that person? You call him God.
Well, yeah, and this is just everyone's playing the game however they want to play it.
Okay, Alan.
I mean. It's literally what I'm thinking about. Like, this is the epic hide and seek. Like, yeah, play it however you want. Like, be in complete denial of your like absolute integral nature with this show. Like, absolutely, whatever. And when I find myself in, as I did a few weeks ago at my parents' house, is the, as Alan Watts would put it, like the my game is better than your game. Which I feel I all too often fall into, where it's like, your game sucks. Like, look at how you see the world. Like, dude, if you would just only realize, like, look at how good my game is. It's so awesome. But, like, who am I? I mean, they are me, right? It's a different way to play this thing called experience.
Everyone went completely quiet when I said anything.
One enemy remaining.
Hey, remember those guys that we used to play with? But then we start going off on philosophy and they would just dip every time. Who were those dudes? I don't even remember.
Who?
We used to play with some dudes, and then you and I would talk philosophy, and they would just leave. I forget.
I don't remember.
Yeah, did I come?
Reyna mid.
No.
Oh, do we? Oh, Zombie, what's up, man?
Yeah, I've just been sitting in here a really long time just listening.
How? Oh, nice. I'm just seeing the Discord overlay.
Yeah,
I don't remember who that was in Xbox.
what y'all were talking about, cause I get into fights, stuff like that. So
Yeah, actually, that's what I like about Kyle. He's one of the few people I can kind of just throw shit his way, and he just kind of always hits. Like every once in a while, it'll get down to brass tacks, but usually we're just like just talking about like
yeah.
They're just detached ideas.
yeah. But to your point, it's so funny. It's so funny that to your point about how people are.
Okay, so y'all
there's
keep on saying like your and his, but who's this person you're talking about? Who's saying this?
What?
Y'all were saying your idea, his.
He's talking about my
This guy.
Oh, yours.
Blackfire, Rodney.
Oh, okay. All right. Just wondering.
What were you saying, Rodney?
Y'all were talking about.
No, it's just
somebody.
funny, and I find it with myself, like, you know, and everybody's that way, right? It's just weird how we're always both of the people that we argue with, and I think that's why there's the tension. I think that's why we argue, because in a different context,
Spike down mid.
it's us, right? Like if you take, like, you know, objectively, if you have like a different argument, it's you. And when I say that, it's like there are certain things that we can kind of be rational, kind of like, you know, I can see both sides, and there's other things that we're just like, no, fuck this, you know what I mean? And I'm that way on a lot of things, but then there's other things that I'm just like,
She's lit 99.
I'm go straight Facebook mom on people, right? Like I go, you know, like if it's like participation trophies, or actually Second Amendment, I'm huge on that. Or
Right.
I believe in the Second Amendment.
yeah. So like, you know, like there are things that, and what's funny too is that I was
30
one of
seconds left.
the influencers, I forget, like on Instagram, like they're like they have like this thing about how like their whole thing is usually buying a house costs you money and renting, and he's like a, you know, like a money manager guy, but he teaches you, like, you know, lead your rich life or whatever. But he actually
Oh, that's literally every online influencer just looking for ways to receive money in like a better manner without it seeming like a scam, really.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's I mean, he's pretty legit. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, I mean, his thing is hokey. It's called "I Will Teach You to Be Rich," but like the principles are really good. Like, I mean,
yeah, but the people that really dedicate their stuff, they dedicate years into just like training themselves to go all in, to say whatever they have to, do whatever they have to learn how to manipulate people professionally into succeeding in their plan.
Wait, what? I think I might have misunderstood either what you're saying or how I explained it. I might have fucked up.
Just, you know, not actually, you know, it's not as easy as they're putting out to be, but they want you to do
no,
these
he's not
things.
a snake oil artist. No. His thing is the opposite. His podcast is about people that have more money than they know what to do with. Usually, like, rich people from Manhattan, that they're scared to spend money. Their problem's not making money. He's not selling on that. He's saying, like, hey, look, why don't you ever spend it? So he talks about, like, hey, what do you actually want to do?
3 on A.
What excites you? Like, what are the, you know, like the opposite? He's actually kind of like the anti, like.
What Rodney's trying to say is they're true principles for the most part, regardless of the gimmicky front.
Well, actually, I mean, he's kind of like, you know, most people are just like, you know, like track everything and, you know, like simple stuff, right? But his is more like, hey, figure out, like, what would you pay 10 times more if you could, right? Like, what makes you happy? Like, if you say, like, you know, coffee that's $400 a pound, right? Like, does that excite you? Or are you wondering what that tastes like, feels like? Or you're like, oh my god, that's a waste of money, right? And we have these triggers, and if we find those things, then all the other sacrifices we got to do in the other things make sense for us, right? That's
right. It's worth it.
But where I was going with it is, he has like this. It's really weird. Is he has this really shaded, nuanced kind of outlook, and he's like basically Socrates when somebody goes like, oh man, buying a house is a slam dunk, and he'll ask him like a series of questions, and he'll do it like, you know, like the Socratic method, and show people like, hey, look, real estate's a good investment tool, but you got to be real careful when you're saying it for yourself, because usually You buy the biggest house you can afford. Usually you buy furniture to do it. Usually you move every 7 years. A lot of times you get promoted, and the fact that you can't move hurts them.
Getting just
Sell
shit
it,
on.
down markets that people don't account for, right? Like, so he kind of takes them step by step and shows them like, hey, look, like, yeah, overall it could be good, but it's not like a slam dunk, right? Like,
Well, whenever you do that, you're gonna want to be your own boss, because a lot of problems people have is starting for someone else that is already doing that, and then because they don't want to have to go through the hard work of doing that, or they just don't want to do it in general. And the thing is, a lot of people's problems is they want to go big immediately. You have to start small. That's just, it's guaranteed that you have to start small, especially when you have almost nothing but the starter money. You don't want to risk it all in one thing. You just spread the money out, just have money backup for a backup plan, and start small and build your way up, instead of feeling, oh, I want to push myself to get further and spend more money so I can succeed better.
While we have these philosophical talks.
yeah, I see. You come to you definitely got some philosophy, and opinions on the housing market. Where I was going
sound
with it,
better or worse? Because I just switched
was
to my
that
other...
like he's like that way in a lot of like his professional life, but then my Facebook mom on like political stuff. Like,
okay,
it's
so
weird
when it
that
comes to political stuff, it's just, that's like especially, okay, Sid, this, I don't know what you're gonna say when I say this, but
Hello.
I'm not even gonna talk about anything political or any of that, because with Joe Biden right now, with all the shit going on, bro, it's literally arguments.
You said when it comes to political stuff, I'm not going to talk about that.
There we go. But no.
Oh.
Where I'm going with it is, yeah, I mean, personally,
y'all
just
hear
in
me?
case you want to know,
Yeah,
I
we
feel,
Yes.
I feel like this shit, they're two wings on the same bird, right?
Riftwalk is
But-
dead.
I feel Trump was, you know,
trying to
basically
see
an
if
idiot, but I
the
also
mic
feel
on
like
the-
an idiot.
Okay, so here's,
Better.
I'm gonna say this because you
Yeah,
said
of course.
that. Okay, yeah, of course, I gotta say something. Okay, the reason why, a lot of the reasons why people like Donald Trump is because he could make all his decisions for himself, and most of the time, when they told him to do something, he didn't do it, and he did it his own way. And what everyone knows and what's blamed by is Joe Biden is a goddamn puppet, and he accepted letting them telling him everything, what to say, what to do, either if it's purposely acting retarded, which would make no sense, but I don't know their plan, so you know. That's a
So here we are.
Opinions for somebody who doesn't have any opinions.
That's actually really
No,
just
I mean,
one opinion.
yeah, I mean, I would say for the most part, yeah, I mean, guys, it'd be hard not to make a case.
Activate kill mode. That's a joke.
You know,
Kill mode is
a
default.
corporate, you know, liberal. But the point is that he goes straight from being like the Socratic method when it comes to like kind of like talking you through the mental barriers you may have around house ownership, which is the only way people change their mind. Like, we know this, right?
Please,
Like,
I think we've
the only
Right.
way is for people to understand it for
To
themselves.
come to their own conclusion.
Back and forth, like Facebook style,
please.
will never change anybody's mind. It just makes
Yeah,
you feel
that-
good
Right.
about what
It's just
you're
like a
doing, right?
straight argument, and it's never
Yeah.
gonna lead anywhere but
And we know at the highest level, FBI negotiators and CIA operatives, like counter-spy people that are dealing with gross, perverted molesters, the way that they get them to cooperate and confess so they can get a conviction is they listen to them, they empathize, which is different than compassion, and they basically act like they're friends, like they're like humans, right?
Well, yeah, because they gotta build a relationship with the person that they're trying to take down, because they don't want
Correct.
them to feel like they're their enemy.
Correct, right? So we all know that intuitively. Like, if we want to influence somebody, if we want to change their mind, we gotta listen. One, ideally, we want to listen to where they're coming from, and then once they've said everything that they feel, right, and they got it off their chest, right,
One enemy remaining.
then it kind of clicks, and then they're kind of open to other ideas. But people really aren't open until they've said their piece, right? And we know this.
Well, the thing about that is people,
Let's make a plan.
a lot of
Execute.
Americans, they believe something, and if you're the
Americans?
type of person to believe something that you know, and you tell yourself that nothing will change your mind. Those are mostly the type of people that when they say something to someone, they want them to just believe it. They don't want to have to go through the trouble of like explaining everything. If they say, "Oh, I know it's right," just believe it. I don't want to have to go through telling you everything. It's just the right thing to believe.
It's funny you say this, Zombie. It's funny you say this.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty universal thing, right?
This is the guy who says the other day, I just want people to trust me. I don't want to have to explain anything. I just want them to trust me.
Well, yeah.
Speaking of Zombie, hey, two things, and this is for real though. The 1993 Counter-Strike thing, do you have a link where I can read about this? Because I couldn't find shit.
I told you I was
in the message.
Found that out when I was a kid, a little kid, like years.
Okay, so there's nothing to reference. I don't care. I'm asking about a source.
Okay, you think that I'm just gonna know a source to something that I know immediately from years ago?
Well, can you explain the fact that I can't find any any article about it?
Well, I'm sorry.
I can't find an article about it.
There's like millions of different things in the world that exist, but people can't find them.
Dude, come on. All right, obviously that's the case. What I am asking for is you told a story about how Counter-Strike was originally intended to be made for the PlayStation.
No, it wasn't a story. A story is something that maybe
stories can be true or true. Dude, stop fucking.
It depends on how you're saying it, though, because the way you making it sound is like it didn't really happen. It's fake. You saying no?
Well, right now, that's up in the air. I'm saying, fine. You said some words that had to do with a 19. Fucking. I know, right?
And what's funny is we can know the principle, but it's still like. You still gotta do it.
No, it's not even. It's not even for me. It's for your future, for other people that may not understand you, because
exactly. You have to be able to explain it, pull up the source, say, "Look, no, this did happen. This is the fact of the matter."
You're just trying to link it to what we were talking about. I'm trying to talk about.
Right. That's called a transition.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to talk about.
I don't care what you're trying to do.
All right. I feel like I might have. I'm sorry, guys, for whatever part I had.
No, Zombie, I'm just saying, I was like looking forever for it because I was like, I want to read this story. Like in 1993, like we were making this game and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm like, I'm just asking you.
I'm sorry that I don't have the source you're looking for, but it doesn't mean anything.
I don't know why I would take offense. Well, the argument is I have no proof to believe you. The argument.
I never said, "Hey, this is what happened. Believe me."
100% you did. 100%. In fact, furthermore, you said, I don't need to have evidence. I just want people to trust me. Like it was even.
That was completely different from that
but
conversation.
it reflects your overall. Yeah, right. It reflects your overall disposition towards the things you say. And I'm not trying to call you out. I was just interested in the information. If you don't have it, all good. The other one I had looked up that I was curious if you had any, where you were reading it, was the IBM and Google.
The IBM.
Yeah. IBM? Yeah, I had looked up. You said IBM owned Google and sold them in whatever the year was, and I had looked up. I was like, oh, that's fascinating.
Oh, IBM owned the company for a very short, like a year, I think, and then.
Well, any amount of time. Where did you get that? Where'd you get that?
I think, and let me see if I can go back and find it.
Because I was on, and this was just Wikipedia or whatever, but this was IBM. It was all of their acquisitions and mergers for the last like 60 years.
Yeah, this went to the Wikipedia. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't see anything about Google on there. I did Control F. I typed in Google.
Type in random when stuff came out, like when did
erroneous.
Like like whenever I typed in like when it came out, it would say like the past owners, how long that company owned that, whatever.
All I'm trying to say, Zombie, you're not running trivia ever again.
I'm not running. You have the same sword as I do. What do you mean?
One's kitchen.
Can I say
the other's
two
You
things?
no, hold on. You're running the same sword as I do, but you're getting mad saying that I.
Well, first of all, you said you didn't have a source. You said your source was your brain and your knowledge.
Talking about CS:GO. I don't. I have a source for that. I had a source for random stuff when we were playing trivia for
other guy's
like
lit, like,
YouTube
one-
and Facebook and stuff like that.
This last guy's lit, apparently.
Where is he?
Okay, so I'm gonna say two things.
Probably behind yellow.
Zombie,
I
the
know.
important thing that you need to know about
Just
me,
look for him.
or I mean, if we
Never
continue like chatting like this, and then Kyle, they can
Nice.
test my.
Let's go.
A lot of times, I don't ever say things that aren't true, but I'll often say the things that I think is the funniest. So you know, a lot of times I'll just be like, say whatever I think is funny. So trying to take it personally. And then two, fun fact. I actually got second place in trivia night, which it's only happened one other time, and I threw the cup.
That doesn't surprise me.
And
You would have done really well the other night when Zombie was running it. It was what year did that come out?
3 days ago.
Well, that's what the other night. It's vague.
and
My
fun
dad
fact,
does that.
it so much that for the past what it was on Wednesday, all my free time, I've been listening to is stuff you should know. I'm like,
well,
all ready for next trivia night.
Well, with the years Zombie was thrown out, you being slightly older, you would have definitely got these.
Oh wait,
It was fun.
Are you Zombie from like zombie movies or like Cranberry Song, or where'd you get your name?
When I was a kid on Black Ops 2, when it came
When I
out,
was a
like,
kid.
Enemy would play every single day on zombies, and we ended up like having a world record of like
From Black Ops.
80 something from Black Ops 1.
Chat,
and
pull up the record.
for a little bit, and then somebody beat it. Like, and then it was like one day later. I was trying to post it, but there's like no point in
One
posting it
enemy
because once I
remaining.
refresh it, it's already been beaten. Literally,
Guys, this
everyone
guy.
playing it, everyone's just posting shit constantly. Especially when new Call of Duty comes out, constant people trying to break everyone's record on that game.
I think that's it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't done talking. I forgot what we were talking about. But yeah, that's why I got Zombie in my name, because I was a big fan of all zombies and like all Call of Duties. And then HD was like, that was like the top thing before 4K and all of that. I was like, bro, I'm Zombie Point on HD. That shit sounds hard. That's like, I'm good quality. Like, I'm the good shit. Like, I'm not fake. I'm where it's at. You know what I mean? I was the best. I'm the best. You know?
Yeah, I got you. No montage.
But
The
yeah.
best. Alright, nothing's ever gonna take you down.
Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that's actually not where I got mine. Wait,
Oh.
am I Snarlinks on this Discord too?
No, you're Rodney.
Oh, that's weird. How did he know that?
There's one mid. Watch out, KO.
So fun fact, my gamer tag is Snarlinks, but it's not Snarfer. Yeah, I misspelled, or it's not what it's Snorlax. I misspelled Snarfer when I signed up for Xbox Live, like 19 years ago, 20 years ago, and I couldn't figure out why nobody already took
She's
it.
just around the corner.
Come
She's hurt.
to find out, it actually wasn't a real name. So, but because it's not, I always get the gamer tag and the email and everything, because Snarlinks is actually not a real word, and no one's ever used it.
You crushed it, dude.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
So now
You.
You can. There's always an invention of words. You can invent your own words for your own meaning, so it can still be a thing.
Well, yeah, that just wasn't his intent.
Yeah, I know, but you know, there's always a backup plan. You know,
Silver lining.
gotta have that little backup plan there, just in case you fuck up, maybe. No one's perfect.
Woo! Woo!
But anyways, I gotta go back to the one thing I said to Black.
Overtime.
You were telling me
What's up?
about I don't need
I
to
don't
do
need
to come
trivia.
back to where I really
I
want
don't.
to
You saying I don't need to do trivia night because where I was getting the stuff, but
No, I don't want you to do trivia night.
exact same source.
Of course, that's why I asked you if you had a source for one of the things you said. Yeah, of course, because we have the same access to information.
If I had a source for the CS:GO, and then you compared it to the other shit, like when YouTube came out. No.
I'm sorry your butt hurts, bro. I'm just asking you for a source for the one I didn't know.
Don't act childish.
He's over here like, I don't have a source. I just was 6 years old. No, I actually wasn't even born. You weren't even born.
You want me to
That was in 2005, bro. I want to know what the, like, there's a story for everything. Where's the story? Where's the source? Like, I couldn't find anything about PlayStation and Counter-Strike. I'm calling bullshit. It's not true. It's not true.
I'm sorry that your source is only the internet and you don't know if it's true or not.
You're 20 years old. How are you seriously talking to me about life experience?
Wow, bro. You're fucking stupid, dude. You fucking nigger lover.
Wow.
What? This just got what?
Wow.
Way off.
Dude, that guy was off.
Way off.
That guy was off.
Did he leave? Oh, good. Oh my God.
Wow.
That's
But she.
that dude's real.
Point.
He's so real.
The problem is when
HD.
they push back, right?
HD.
They say, you know, the worst thing they can think of.
Yeah, that talk about irrationality, right?
Kid.
How did it go? How did it go from wow, you're so immature? What did he call me? He said you're so immature to you're a nigger lover. What?
Now you definitely can't say that on stream, Kyle.
Oh wow, I'm sorry. I take it back.
You're gonna get banned.
Dude,
Oh, man.
it's in context, guys. Context.
You know, bro.
This might be the end.
Care about context.
This might be the end.
Yeah, you might have changed your title to the last three.
What an asshole, though.
Yeah, that was wild.
I call him out, and I seriously wanted to have a source. Because I was like, that's a fascinating story. He tells the story the other day. He's like, did you know Counter-Strike actually came out in 1993 and was intended to come out on the PlayStation, and they decided to hold back on production.
Previous game?
Yes, it was. Half-Life, which came out in 98. So, or, you know, was, so, yeah. That was the hole in this whole thing where I was like, originally, I was like, I don't believe, like, that's crazy. It needed Half-Life. And he's like, look, I'm just telling you, it was going to come out in 93. It didn't. They withheld the production because they were like, we're going to have it come out on Xbox. That's going to be the first release. And he's like, the first release of Counter-Strike was on Xbox in 2001 or 2, Fatty, or something like that. And I'm like, bullshit. Like, Counter-Strike came out on PC. It was a mod of Half-Life. And it was in like 98. And sure enough, and I've looked it up now, 2001, I think is the year, that Half-Life 1.0 was officially released. Which makes total sense. I was like 13 or...
Plus,
Ooh, I don't know if I have it.
Like, Xbox wasn't even around until 2001.
Well, right. Then, so that was his point. He's like, Right. So that's why I'm like, I was trying to find it. Like, I literally was searching the web. Like, I want a story, like PlayStation and Counter-Strike, you know, anything about this time period. Like, there's a cool story here, you know, to know as a Counter-Strike fan, and I couldn't find it. So I'm literally just asking Zombie, hey, do you have a source? And that is the response. That is what we just experienced is that. No source. Source is my sorry I was 4 years old or whatever, 5 years old. Like, what?
He was like,
You know what's crazy is that you know him well enough to know that how old he is, but not well enough to know that he's gonna drop hard R's.
Yeah, right?
oh, that's a big no-no.
You think you know somebody. No, I don't. Oh, that came up when we were doing that trivia thing, right, Fatty? Because I was like, were you born? I love asking, were you born before or after 9/11? And he goes, and he laughs, and he goes, what kind of a question is that, man? And I was like, well, I'm sorry. Like, a lot of people I've been interacting with are born before, and I just find that really interesting. And it turns out he was born. He's like, how old do you think I am or whatever? And I was like, I don't know, 20 or so. And he's like, yeah, I'm 20. I was like, oh, you're 20? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm 20. I'm like, so you were born 2001?
And during 9/11.
Real stupid question, eh? So that's how I know how old he is. But yeah, the hard R's that really.
Man, could you imagine if he actually knew?
It's not. Oh God, right? That would be.
Like,
well, it's not even what he. Well, it's not even the fact that he said that. It's like from. It's like how. Well, yeah, no. I mean, I get that.
But it kind of is.
But like, how'd you get there? How did you get there? Like, how were more words not like exchanged before you got to that level of just like irrationality? You know, right? Like, I mean, that was crazy.
Like, there's 7 bad words in between there.
Yeah, right. There's like seven extremely laced bad word phrases that like would have come out before that would happen. And he went right there. There was no median. Like, he just went right over into oncoming traffic, and he's like, "Fuck you, fuck this."
Hard R.
Hard R.
You're never gonna talk these people again after you drop that. Like,
I guess.
That's the end of. That's it. That's.
Oh, sick! He kicked me out of. I was gonna leave him anyway. Right now, he kicked me out of his servers on Discord. Thank God, dude. Fatty, you remember that stupid casino server he was trying to get us to play?
Yes.
Oh my God, he's like, you just have to play it, man. It's great. It's great. It's like, it's literally a text-based casino. Like, you type /roll dice kind of a thing. I'm like, sorry, man, I'm not really interested. He's like, dude, you gotta try it. Like, nope. Like,
what if I don't?
Like, I've been playing stake.com, right? Yeah, they have like 20 plus psychologists on the team that have engineered their system to be like visually, auditorily, you know, like all of these things. Like, I'm not about to play a text-based casino game for nothing. It's literally for nothing.
Yeah, I'm playing the heroin of slots. He thinks your Snickers game is gonna get me to do anything.
Right. And then Fatty, I don't know, and Zombie, if you're watching this, I apologize if I misunderstood you, but we're kind of
the hard R.
Yeah, no, not that. But he had told me when we first talked, he had said like, yeah, so I created this Roblox game. It's top of the charts right now. I was like, yeah. This is how the like call it relationship. This is how it started. He was like, I'm top of the chart. I'm like, dude, that's amazing. Like, congrats, right? Like, that's, you know, just like, well done. Like, how hard has that been? And yeah, and it's really actually a cool.
Black Ops 2 Zombies record for 4 minutes.
Well, it's a cool game too, because it's called 1v1, and it's you want to play unrated, Fatty? Or do you want to play comp?
Unrated.
Okay.
I'm trying to set up my Warzone.
But so he says this game is top of the charts. It's called 1v1 Me, and it's a Roblox Nuketown recreation. And it's a 1v. It's really cool. Like, I like looked at the screenshots. I hadn't played it yet. I kept telling him I would, but I was like, this looks really neat, man. Like, well done. It's perfect. The bus in the middle, like everything is like exactly as you remember it. And I when I finally did check it out on Roblox a couple of days ago, I'm like, dude, this game has like 18 likes. It can't possibly be top of the charts if it has 18 likes. Right? Like, is that not a fair...
For that minute.
Yeah, right. Like, playing the game at that moment, I don't think there were anybody. I think it was literally 0 people are playing right now. So I was like, okay. And that's when I started looking up some of the trivia things he brought up the other night that were, like, really interesting to me, right? Like, Redbox sold Netflix. I'm like, really? I couldn't find anything about Redbox ever having owned Netflix, let alone selling it.
He's probably in those groups.
What'd you say?
He's probably in like those like weird conspiracy Facebook mom groups. Like, you know, the real story on Redbox. It's driven
Yeah, right.
Mafia.
Yeah, that he said IBM sold Google.
Yeah.
Well, and you notice what he just did, and again, I could be totally wrong. I could have missed it. I don't think I did because I did Control F and typed in Google, but yeah, I could have missed it. But like, you see what he did when I was like, and IBM sold Google. He was like, they only had it for like a minute. They hardly had it. They sold it so fast. So fast that there's no record of it.
Google Drive or track a millisecond, so it was half a millisecond.
Yeah, right. So it's like, I'm sorry, what are you doing here? Like, what are you trying to? Are you trying to say there shouldn't be a record of it? We have reason to believe there shouldn't be a record of it because it was so fast. Like,
oh my god, is that literally the voice actor? That is so crazy.
Except my
so crazy.
It is me.
It's Cammy.
Who is it? Say Cammy?
Cammy?
Cammy from Street Fighter? Oh, Uncanny.
Yeah, it's uncanny.
Got it. You're really emphasizing the E.
You're in a game right now?
Uncanny.
Are you not in this game?
No.
What the fuck?
We weren't in a party.
Why weren't we in a party? Why weren't we in a party? I'm gonna. God damn it, Fatty.
18 right now.
Rank 2.
What was that?
That's why I asked you, what do you want to play? Ranked or unranked? And you were like, unranked. And I was like, play.
Stared at me the whole time.
I'm kind of feeling myself right now. Y'all better keep
Back
up.
to bronze. Yeah.
How do you vote forfeit? How do you
Over here.
I think you.
Never mind.
press the
Can you
escape button.
dashboard?
Oh, leave in progress. Oh shit, I hit Alt F4 accidentally because Alt is my talk button. The game actually warns you. That's interesting. That almost just happened naturally. Fuck me, man.
You got him good. Got him good, man.
Got you good.
Maybe I could try leaving.
It literally disabled it
Spike
midair.
down,
What?
B.
You remember last time I left and I kept Control Alt deleting and I just like ended the process. And when I got back in, it was like, hey, we know what you're doing.
I don't think
Don't do it again. This is a warning. It was really quite Big Brother-esque.
Last player standing.
Oh,
They understand gamer behavior.
They do. They do.
That tech is only
oh, so
Are you
cool.
still in that game?
there. They have some beats.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Hanging up.
You should probably
Third
play and
round?
try hard.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
wow.
Right?
Very ambitious. You're such a jet.
I'm gonna try.
Well, I'm 0-2, so can only go up from here.
I'm so raised.
I guess that's not true. I could go down. I could go 0-4.
Suppressing.
Someone's A.
Enemy kill.
Wow.
One enemy remaining.
There.
Placing alarm bot.
Woo! Let's go.
I missed the race.
Damn, this is fun.
1-2.
Ooh, I hit the race. I killed
Yeah, you did. Cause you're too heavy. Oh, I said that. Sorry. You're too heavy. Of course you hit the raise. I said that in Discord.
Eden, yeah.
I can't. It didn't even come out right in game. It sounded so weird. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I got a KO over there. Flash, flash.
Ah, my eyes.
Yeah. Back up.
Ow.
Oh, there's one on site.
Multiple enemies.
Behind boxes to the right. Too heavy.
Oh, not the body block.
I'm gonna grab a snack of some kind.
Ice carrier is killed.
Spike down.
in the game.
Last player
Reyna hit
standing.
70.
During a ranked game, he's like,
did
you
not
know what I
line up
need?
my
A
screen.
Toblerone.
Blocking sight. I got the sight.
Rodney, because I can still hear everything when I walk into the kitchen, and I hear that as I'm like putting my hand on a bag of chips. I need a Toblerone.
I need some bugles. When's the last time you put a bugle on each one of your fingers?
That's exactly what I just pictured as soon as you said bugles.
Blocking sight.
Not that I could put one of my badass fingers on any bugle. It would not fit.
Painting a picture, Kyle.
They'd be like little. They'd be like hardly. Oh shit! Oh my god!
CT, what is wrong?
That was sick, dude. This clutch I just witnessed was amazing. Yeah. What about?
He had a clutch because, you know, I died while eating Cool Ranch Doritos. But man, he really.
Hey, would you call that a hot take? How he ended?
Yeah. A hot Cheeto take. Heyo.
Time for a field test.
It seemed hot, real hot, and he took it without any warning. Yeah, it was off the cuff. He has nothing but a cup. He is just a Jungian deep archetypes flowing through his immature psyche. Can't control any of it.
Blocking sight.
Dude.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Open this up again.
Can we plant it? Can I open it? Oh, okay, you got it.
Flank, I was gonna say probably flank.
Spike down A.
Got her.
Grab the up, grab the up, grab the up. Right on Jenny. Right on Jenny.
Dude, registered. Right
Oh no. Oh no!
Pretty dope. Would look a lot better with some flame decals on it, right?
Right here.
All right, Faz. 5-0.
Fucking move. Fucking A, dude.
Faz, you should play some Impossible game.
That's a good fucking
Keep up.
place to put it.
Oh man, I'm good.
I know.
You know that game still exists, Rodney?
What game?
The Impossible game.
What's that?
You never played that on 360?
Oh damn. So close. Ow.
She's up top, she's up top.
Say something else. Like, oh no, you have to do, I don't know, whatever, forever until somebody else agrees to play the Impossible game.
No, it was a game.
Wallbanger.
Fire in the hole.
One One enemy remaining.
No charges. Flash. Fragment.
It was that game where you were the little orange box and you jumped. That's all you could do is jump over the triangles. You don't remember that?
I have more tests to run.
Catch your breath. Not that I need to, of course.
Dude, I'm so... It's like a weird kind of like thankfulness for zombies like removing me from his servers. Like what a thoughtful act.
Sure, that's
Just like...
Into the unknown.
No, like what a... Man, is that a psychosis of like a younger generation where it's just like ghosting is like the go-to like out? Like shit hit the fan and it was like, oh my god, I feel attacked, and it's just like a boom, 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 you're gone, you're out of my life. Is that like a... You think that's a common thing?
I feel like people, if they get, you know, like the way your brain works, right? Like the
the
more you get pushed into
go right back
an angry kind of like back down kind of state, the less available resources you have for critical thought, right? I think maybe the younger generation, because they kind of grew up on the internet and that other stuff, like they might have less of a range, right? They got fucked because of the culture, right? They got fucked with less. They had less bullies, so maybe they don't have that kind of like range, right? So something that to you, like you're just asking a question, but to them, like, I was being a bully, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, mate.
Just because.
Maybe.
Double intel on these assholes.
One enemy like.
Market. Nice. Yeah, that could be. Just like the skin is super thin. Is what I'm hearing. It's like as I interact with these kids, and I have to just call them kids, like it seems like everyone I've interacted with are just like children. Like it makes me just think about like Ollie and Bear, and it's like a holy shit, what are you guys like growing up in?
You guys gonna be weenies?
I swear to God. Yeah, like that's the feeling. And I don't think they will. I think the pendulum, like these guys got shortchanged, and the pendulum's gonna swing back, and Ollie's generation and Bear's generation, they're gonna be fucking uber elite.
How many times was he gonna suppress us?
See how it goes, right? And that's the funny thing that I think about, that I'm pretty excited for, right? Is that you got these people, right? These soldiers that want to act like they haven't like done anything wrong, or that the smallest transgression at any point in their life is worth eternal condemnation.
One enemy remaining.
And I can't wait until social opinions change, because this stuff's still all recorded. So the stuff that was okay 20 years ago is not going to be okay now, and so on and so forth. So all those people yelling in there when the pendulum swings are the ones that are going to get it the most, and it's just going to make me so happy.
Hey, y'all all hungry.
No one escapes my...
Woo! We're not last.
I got your back.
We're 8-0.
No, from the front.
Well, if this weren't the fastest game ever, we're not like we're 4-4.
I'm scared of Jet.
Let's do it.
How do you go 7-1, bro? It's really scary.
What's this?
Revealing area.
Sage killed.
Reloaded.
Flashbang. Flash.
Reloaded. Blocking sight.
Going up.
Flag it.
Gun here. Planted.
Probably coming market.
Alright, come and B main.
One enemy remaining.
I have plane coming. He knows I'm here.
He's market.
Nice.
Nice.
Everyone note down your
Anybody want this
observations,
Odin?
then
I
let's
suck
run
with
it
it.
again.
Negative.
Alright, fuck.
Fuck,
Batman's on our team, let's go.
You're selling it well. I mean, part of me wants it.
Gun here. I need a drop. I got you, bruv.
Let's go, boys.
Scanning ahead.
Placing sentry.
See if anyone peeks mid.
Bad guy down.
Suck it. One down.
Deploying drone.
She's running back.
Nowhere
One garden.
to run.
Suppress it. Enemy suppressed. Can't use that.
Reload him. Someone's A.
You kidding me? Are you for real?
That's done.
One cap.
2, 3
Three
left.
tree, three tree.
Rodney, when are you gonna try this game out?
Jesus.
They are.
No, but in all seriousness, do you really just despise it?
No, actually, that was just coincidence.
Tree, push out on site. To your left.
There's this wall of traps I gotta disarm, and I really don't think it's literally 35 traps. And I'm trying to take my part
What do you mean?
without disarming 35 traps, and I'm
What do
done.
you mean?
I'll show you.
If you need help figuring out how, just ask.
Like technical things?
Here, I'll show you. See this?
Yeah.
I don't want to disarm that many traps. It's annoying.
Shutting them down. They're suppressed.
You will not kill my allies.
I just want to like throw a rock.
Get out of here.
There.
They're in the back.
Our spike carrier is
Block the spike.
Spike down mid.
Spikes down.
Mid. Mid.
Flashbang.
Oh, she's right there, right there.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go. Oh my god, let's go.
Spike down mid.
Phantom.
30 seconds left.
Which is this
Molly.
Diablo? What game are you playing?
It's called
Nice.
Pillars of Eternity.
Hit a 13-0.
Have you tried that Tides of Numera?
Yeah, I played it for a little while.
everything after.
Oh, you did?
Those are similar games.
Where do you want to go? Here, take it. I don't want to.
Just at the time, I wasn't in the mood for a game.
I
like
have
it.
the spike.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, here's a 1,000-page novel. Crack it open.
It's very wordy, like which sometimes I like
okay.
it. Like,
Charlie
it's
Mike.
like I'm
Let's move.
playing in like right before I'm going to bed and I gotta read.
Right. It's very read shit.
Kill confirmed.
That's done.
Oh, fuck.
Enemy suppressed.
Behind us, behind us.
Last player
Mid, top mid, yep. Nice try.
switching sides.
Purpose.
Turret out.
Defenders win.
They're done? I was just getting started.
Alright, Fatty, I'm ready.
But I'm in the middle of a Warzone game.
Oh, okay.
Go aggressive.
No, make it happen. Make it happen. Dude, the Warzone in this, Rodney, is hilarious. Like, it's literally a small scale, like, Call of Duty Warzone that they drop you in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, no, I don't think there were any perks, right? Like, you would pick up, like, packages and, like, little quadcopters would come in and drop you off armor or something. But it was fun, Fatty. I think the only time I played it was with you, Fatty, playing duos. It was it was pretty cool. All right, let me grab a drink. Fucking zombie.
Goddamn annoying ass game. The fuck?
Do you think Zombie... I'm just thinking about this. Do you think Zombie knew he was live when he said such heinous things?
Oh, good question.
Probably didn't care.
It's like, I'm probably going to clip that. I'll have to learn how to bleep out such offensive. Yeah, like, rather than, like, hey, man, yeah, I know, this is crazy. It's hard to believe. I know. All I have is, when I was a kid, blah, blah, blah happened. Instead, I called what he said a story, and that was, like, inherently disrespectful to his facts, question mark. You got this, Rodney. Just don't fuck up.
I ain't felt this free since the
All
summer.
right, well, Fatty, how much left in your game?
Over you, friend. This love is overdue.
26 people.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
On this side of the grass, my mom found her man. I pray he ain't like my paps. I swear I'm staying way back from all anxieties. I'm lying again. That's to myself. How the fuck I tell the truth to a friend? It's the end of the summer again. You got my number. It's the picture perfect purple pretty boy inside a circle singing. Let's go pop that bubble, go and find a little trouble in Chinatown, drinking sake like American man, wearing a mask that we share with our friends. We all like parties pretend that the draw ain't being fucked up with our friends. Give me trust, give me love.
25 people left.
I think I'll party to death. It's too late to save me. I'm already dead. Give me trust, give me love. I want more than what it was. Just the addict in my mental box talking his shit. Really, I'm the captain on a ship that's in perpetual sink. Look, I exist inside a kitchen and the faucet is kicked. These just words from a queen who'll be lost in the mix, talking again like a god complex big. Wanna cover on complex in a mask just to keep it all in. We all like parties pretend that the draw ain't being fucked up with our friends. Give me trust, give me love. I want more than what it was. I think I'll party to death. It's too late to save me. I'm already dead. Give me trust, give me love. I want more than what it was. I tell the truth to a friend. I ain't felt this free since the summer began. You got my number again. I'm falling over you, friend. This love is overdue. I'm in the moment again. I'm feeling present. It's been a pretty minute on this side of the grass. My mom found her man. I pray he ain't like my paps. I swear I'm staying way back from all anxieties. I'm lying again. That's to myself. How can I tell the truth to a friend? It's the end of the summer again. You got my number. It's the picture perfect purple pretty boy inside a circle singing. Let's go pop that bubble, go and find a little trouble in Chinatown, drinking sake like American man, wearing a mask that we share with our friends. We all like parties pretend that the draw ain't being fucked up with our friends. Give me trust, give me love. I want more than what it was. I think
Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad.
it's too late to save me. I'm already dead. Give me trust, give me love. I want more than what it was. Just the addict in my mental box talking it. Really, I'm the captain on a ship that's in perpetual sink. Look, I exist inside a kitchen and the faucet is kicked. These just words from a queen who'll be lost in the mix, talking again like he got complex big. Wanna cover on complex in a mask just to keep it all in. We all like parties pretend that the draw ain't being fucked up with our friends. Give me trust, give me love. I want more than what it was. I think I'll party to death. It's too late to save me. I'm already dead. Give me trust, give me love. I want more than what it was.
Fuck, he was above me. I got 11th place. First game, not bad.
Rodney, are you gonna get out of this dungeon or what?
No.
Oh.
I don't know.
Snarly.
I gotta
Snarly
name all the
Poo.
islands. So I'm just naming them all Snarly Poo 1 through whatever.
It's really cool to be able to, like, on my other monitor, have, like, I'm just watching you play.
God damn it. God damn it.
Gaping wound? You better tend to that.
Yeah.
Ah, kith meat. That should do the trick.
Yeah. I'm so hot, bro.
Is that how you say that? Kith? Kith? Fatty, where are you?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss.
Okay. Let me get another snack. I'm just full of snacks tonight. Got some string cheese. Bowdy.
All right, I'm ready.
I saw you return.
Am I live?
You're live.
I was right on time because I feel like the Discord one delay isn't as long as Twitch's.
Well, Twitch, I have an intentional lag on it.
I see.
So you get like a 5-second delay with Twitch. Poor zombie. I'm just thinking of him being a bitch. Oh, that's not right. It just sucks to go through the world that way.
Kyle, how do you like this angle here?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, you guys can't see it. Batty changed his webcam. You're party leader.
Oh, I am.
Yep.
Started up.
Push away God, though he showed me the signs. Push away love, though it's all that I find. Hard, hold on, hate till faith turned totally blind. I ain't got the time.
I don't think I ever needed or would want to do an angle from down up. I could have it like straight in front of me under my monitor. But I don't think that'd be a good angle.
You just want to think about what's in the background. Like right now, I'm catching. Is that the bed? Like, yeah. You just want to think about what's in the background. But otherwise, it looks a really cool angle.
It's because the lights are off. Which usually the lights would be off.
Match found.
Can you hear the TV in the background?
Negative.
Okay. Also, like, so on the stream, do you only hear me if I am doing my push to talk?
Yeah, it would appear that way. How's it going, guys? Sage, dedicated, love it.
Dedicated Sage.
So dedicated. Look at that. The name is Sage. Yeah, Russ, man, exactly.
You know what it fucking is.
Select your.
It's win-win chicken. Oh shit.
Let's do this.
Just fucking let's.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Enforcers.
I'm gonna. What am I? Am I an initiator? What's KO?
Why the fuck do we have a Georgia server?
How do you know that?
Why did they bring Sage? Now they
Oh God, dude, look at our pings. They were like, oh, okay, they're better. They were. Oh shit.
$40 for me.
I had the worst ping of the game.
No, you're down now. You're down.
No, I'm good. Okay, cool.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Still, dude, 50? I keep alt-tabbing to look at it.
Me too, that happened to me. But
Oh my god.
I think we're both equally far from Georgia.
Kill the queen.
Suck my dick.
I think one.
I'm gonna tell you how it is. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, behind me, behind me. Mark it. B tunnel.
One enemy remaining.
Watching here.
Where's my snacks? Where are my snacks?
Keep the momentum.
I don't give a fuck. Let's go. Spectre half.
I'm going Marshall half.
Ant Boy's like, dude, I'm going full shields, bitch. I like this guy. Does his own thing.
Suppressing. They're suppressed.
Yeah, there's some outside B. Outside B main. Mid.
Yeah, mid.
Spike down mid.
Enemy spotted A.
Enemy down.
Nice.
For you. Eliminate here.
Do we have spike?
I think they rotated to B.
Thirty seconds left.
Yeah, there's one go.
One enemy remaining.
Heal for a second.
Oh, he faked me out.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
Just going together. Nice.
Healing you.
Gun here.
You will expect us to work.
If I power down, restart me. You leave me for scrap, I'll kill you.
Yep. Where are you going, Rodney?
Kill all your opponents.
Has anyone seen that triple monitor attachment you can add to your laptop? I just saw a commercial for it and I was like, that's amazing. 2000.
Outside B. At least one.
So what? It takes your monitor and then puts a.
You like, yeah, you put this thing over your laptop monitor, which is see-through, and then these two sides fold out, and they're two additional monitors, so you have triple.
That's kind of cool.
It's so cool. It was like 3 monitors wherever you go. It was kind of the
Tagline.
yeah, more or less.
Why don't they just make that for regular monitors for PC as well?
Because you just can buy 2 extra monitors. I mean, it's probably the same price in the better monitors.
I take it.
Oh, we got the hiccups.
You have deployed. Enemy suppressed.
2B.
One mid.
Enemy spotted B.
Going catwalk.
Here.
Orbing.
You will not kill my ally.
Laid out.
Oh shit, watch out, Amboy.
Flashbang.
Enemy spotted B.
Ah, Phoenix is in there. Just Phoenix.
Reloading.
Watch the A push, slow push.
Oh, that's annoying.
Spotted B.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Spike spotted mid.
Good shit.
Activating kill mode. That's a joke. Kill mode is default.
grateful for the heart of their plight. Push away God, though he showed me the signs. Push away love, though it's all that I find. Hard. Faith turned totally blind. I ain't got the time to figure out my design.
Suppressing.
Spike down A.
Spike spotted A.
One more back. Spawn A side.
You disappoint me.
Last player standing.
My dude.
Oh.
Good try.
I register the last player
My
standing
power
too
does not
late.
ebb. Ask for aid, and you should.
Yeah, you did. Push him in.
Spike down mid.
Top of mid.
One enemy remaining.
Here. Your duty is not over.
That's dead.
Spike is here.
Last seen
Someone revived me. Wait. I thought someone revived me. Oh, they didn't. Oh my god.
You revived me.
Good. Good. Make it happen. Nope, you didn't.
Last
I had a
player
lag.
standing.
Lit 80. Lit
Rez,
80.
you popped out that lag.
I literally ran back when I heard that sound.
Wonderful. Okay, I only have like 78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
Can I get a drop? Thanks.
Little unboxing. What is it? What could it be? Oh, it's white PLA filament. Oh, that's exciting.
It, yeah, going for B.
Reloading.
Knife deployed. Enemy suppressed.
I don't even know where the fuck she got.
One mid. One fountain.
Reloading.
Good. My knowledge.
Barrier created.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
I knew she's marked it, that's why I walled that. Just to heal. Fuck.
They're going to scatter from my stuff. Super easy to pick off.
Looks like we need to save, guys. Ah, fountain.
Enemy spotted A.
my god. Hey, we're tied up, fatty.
Nice.
Entry.
You fought well. Last player standing.
Good try. Good try.
Spike planted.
It's pretty cool.
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
Reloading.
It helps with the what? What'd she say? Helps with the kerosene?
Let us take the lead here.
Oh, Rodney, are you lying to these people?
Get out of my way.
No. They're asking what happened to those ogres up on the hill, and I killed them.
Oh, did you? Oh, it's B. It's B. B. Come on! God, that was not
Watch your backhand, boy.
so terribly off. Well, this is what it is.
You will not kill my allies.
Here we go.
One dead. Last player standing.
Dude, don't fuck with Jet. Don't fuck with Jet.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
Weren't we like 3-0 when this game started?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious what happens. These guys are just gonna dookie on me.
Suppressed.
Enemy spotted mid.
The hunt begins.
That is some bullshit.
Yeah, for real. 2 mid. 2 mid. You got him, Sage. My God.
Headshot.
Yeah, fuck it.
Last player standing. Return to dust. Spike planted.
Rodney, that's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, it was 4 levels above my level. Basically, it said I have no chance of beating him. I just want to see how bad he'd whoop me.
Your duty is not over. So what I mean?
Because for the most part, what people try to do is they micromanage. Like they'll pause, they'll pause and do this. Like, okay, I'm gonna empower, and then I'm gonna do this to you. And then what they'll do is they'll pause and they'll hit them, or like he'll have like his bar seated up there. Like he hits at the end of that.
One enemy
So like they'll try to time one of theirs to interrupt, kind of like in WoW, you know. But what I try to do is try to make the AI script so good that
That's when they're weak.
I just have to sit there. Turns out, didn't work for this.
Here.
Yeah, are you dying?
Oh yeah. The problem is there's like a penetration kind of score in this game. So like if you're under leveled, like you literally won't do any damage. So like only 2 of my 5 dudes are actually hurting the dude.
Wait, what was that?
There's like a penetrate, like there's an armor rating, right? So like if you have 14 and my penetration's 14 or 12 or whatever, it's like I can't even hurt him really.
God damn it. One mid from B.
Last player standing. Last round before the switch.
No, I know.
Those creds before we lose them.
I don't care. I don't care about the armor. We're going hard tonight. What did you find?
We can push them back.
Darugogan.
No
See you, buddy.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Enemy spotted B.
Enemy spotted me. Try.
It's just not my game.
Wall raised.
Not your day, your week, your month, or even your year. No?
I'll be there for you.
I was getting worried.
I'll be there for you. Sorry, I was trying to catch the backup vocals. Backup vocals there.
Jet slip for 80.
I appreciate it.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Get out of my way!
Switching sides.
Me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this quickly.
Cool about this game is that, you know how like a lot of these games, like vendors will only have a set amount of cash? This one, nope. I can unload $60,000 to a dude selling fish.
I hate
He's
it
got
when
it.
they have this system.
I can fall, I gotta run.
That's funny.
This guy selling, yeah, fish for fucking $3. No, I got 60 racks. I'm good for it. And sell me these 74 blue swords that you took off of pirates. I just sold him $60,000.
One market.
Suppress it.
Watch out, Kyle. To the right.
Ah!
Tried to tell you.
Maybe next time, tell me to your right.
I said to your right behind you.
Player standing.
Okay. I just heard, watch out to your right.
Bragging rights if you get first pick.
Which is still what you wanted me to say.
Yeah, but in the wrong order.
Green elephants don't munch sour apples, she.
I said watch out, Kyle, to your right behind you.
Green elephants don't punch sour apples. Oh my god.
Fine.
And that's why there's an order of operations. That's right.
What's the other one? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Yeah. Never liked that one.
Yep.
Fuck ass saying.
2 pushing B. 2 pushing B.
Something weird about subtracting over 4 addition.
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Yeah, no, addition and subtraction, they don't proceed or... You do those at the same time.
She bought
Yeah, I
a
know.
fucking shield.
Last player standing.
But actually, if I wasn't a hypocrite, I guess green elephants don't munch sour apples. I don't like the subtraction sour apples.
That was amazing. So close.
You really think you know somebody? Including Been a hypocrite this whole time. Hate to see it, man.
Let them try
Hate
to
see
get
it.
through.
Here. We go.
You'd like this one if you're ever in the mood for another one like that, Kyle. Because it definitely
That well
rewards
was
every
flashed.
path, like every role-playing path. It's like super annoying. Like you can't get all the good stuff by being good. Like there's stuff like you know, like a lot of the best stuff you can only get by screwing people over.
Reloading.
Right.
One enemy
It's
remaining.
chaos. Like they balance it that way.
Repairing.
Nice.
Don't get shot. Human brains are hard to replace.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Spike is here.
Reloading.
Spike retrieved.
Reloading.
Flash.
Reloading.
Cutting the reach.
No targets.
Reloading.
Flash.
Enemy spotted me.
There. Waiting to kill.
Ah, she's outside.
Spike down. B.
My God, are you kidding me?
One enemy remaining.
I have this fight.
I'm gonna say you better kill her.
I got her, don't worry.
Anyone have any splints? I may have
Man.
Multiple fingers.
Let's push this shit like the game depends on it.
True.
Charlie Mike, let's move.
Spike is here.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Ah! Sage is there. Phoenix is coming back.
Reloading.
Still in sight.
120 Cypher.
Close.
One enemy remaining.
Jets on site.
Still in sight.
Decoy.
Oh man. Oh. I just got choked up. I was gonna say something. Ooh. Rodney, those bushes look great.
Yep. Real good use on a 3070.
You should be playing Valorant.
Clear to engage.
Bro, I would have to play a game like Skyrim for like a month to get used to keyboard and mouse first, and then actually try to play a competitive shooter.
Shutting them down. Grenade.
Left and right side. Watch out. Back alley in the left side.
Reloading.
Reloading.
120 jet, close left, close left.
Cutting their vision.
There, shoot the.
Oh, she's on site.
Side for the bears.
Yeah, buddy.
One enemy remaining.
Oh man, 2v1.
You could ult behind him, Yoru.
I'll handle this. I'm back.
Yeah, that was hot. That was hot.
Time to stock back up.
Have to punch these lizard bipaws in the dick, bro. Who's over here fucking teaching the Geico dude magic anyway? How the fuck are these dudes mages?
Try not to die.
Get out of my way!
Map deployed.
Lights out.
They will cover.
One dead.
Planted.
Cancel.
Yeesh. That was close.
Throwing charge. Flashbang.
Heaven.
One enemy remaining.
I wasn't. Let's go.
My city needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this quickly.
Back off.
I have
Reload.
this feeling.
Suppress it. No one walks away.
Reloading. Plant the spike.
No charges. Flash.
Enemy spotted A.
Kill confirmed. There.
Jet's gonna be going tree.
Ah, she's lit.
You will not kill my ally.
Sage is lit. Up in heaven.
Tree.
Still in sight. Enemy spotted A. Still in sight.
Just hold, just hold.
Done.
One enemy remaining.
Bugger.
Activating kill mode.
Can I get a drop?
That's a joke. Kill mode is default.
There.
Let's flush them out.
Spike retrieved.
For you.
Shutting them down.
Enemy spotted.
Up top to the right, up top. Entry.
Your duty is not over.
Jet's mid. Sage is mid.
Planting.
No charges.
Train harder. Enemy spotted A.
You gotta help Sage.
He's the jet.
You gotta help Sage.
Me?
No, you're fine.
Oh, never mind. He's over there.
Target dead.
One enemy remaining.
Oh.
Last
Last one on stage was a jet.
I think it's heaven. Maybe
Use
tree.
your spike.
Shutting them down.
He's main, guys. I saw him.
I'll pick them apart. You clean up whatever's left.
That was pretty good though. You guys like that?
Yeah. Good stuff, man.
Nice.
Nice.
It was a minor clutch
Wonderful.
Minor clutch. I'll take it.
Wonderful.
He said minor clutch.
Map deployed. Enemy suppressed. No charges.
One rotated from market.
There's one shirt.
Going towards A.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted
I knew they were waiting for me.
spotted A.
I knew it.
Enemy spotted mid.
Die.
So close.
Outside market.
Thirty seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Cancel out.
Back up side.
Your tactics fail.
Nice.
Match point.
Let's clean up. We're done here.
Got your back, chef.
Hit them with
Bang bang.
Going crazy mode. Wow. Kill me trying to kill you.
There.
Get out of my way.
I don't know. I don't know what to call out.
Wall raised.
See, like, this is the annoying thing.
No charges.
How I want to be a good guy.
What happened?
Oh, I'm just saying, like, it's the annoying thing about the game. Is like, if I want to be a quote-unquote good guy,
Attackers
I
win.
gotta give him 8,100
fight.
copies.
Woo!
A lot of money. Or I can just beat him up.
That's a tough situation.
God damn it, I wish I could. Save skills.
Alright, man.
You have enough. I was gonna call it here too.
I'm doing with Valorant at least.
Oh my god. See how I am? I realize there's no, like, he just gives it to me because I'm stronger than him. I'm like, man, let me buy it from you. It drives me nuts.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it.
Alright, dude. Good game, boys.
Good games. That was fun for sure.
Hell yeah.
Rodney, good luck on your domination of the island, is what I've gathered. Get it? Snarling's Poo 1 through 5 are yours.
True.
Alright, guys. You both have a wonderful rest of your night. I took off tomorrow. I took it off. I said fuck it. So I'll probably be on at some point tomorrow.
Oh man.
Peace, fellas. Oh yeah, that's peace for you guys too. No, we had fun tonight. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the follows. Any kind of support you've shared. Much appreciated. Seriously. And I will catch you guys next time. Today's Monday. Technically. Yeah, it's technically Monday. Tomorrow's technically Tuesday. So I should be on tomorrow night, Tuesday. And maybe we'll play some Counter-Strike. We'll probably play some Counter-Strike tomorrow night, just to change up the pace a little bit here. But let me know. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to put them in the chat. Or in the suggestion box below. That's something I've added here. So, anyways, peace out, guys.